Well, started day 3, probably about 6:45 in the morning. I made a decision. Yes, Muddy the side-by-side is on the trailer. I'm heading out of here. Gonna go, well, check out Telegraph Cove for the black cougar that was apparently spotted. I'll just go take a look. It's just not worth hanging around here for one cougar scat. I mean, maybe there's cougars around, but I'm not seeing a lot of deer, and I'm not seeing a lot of cougar scat. So, all in all, it's time to get out of here. It's gonna take me a couple hours to go south here and then go north again, but on the highway. But yeah, 1,400 cougars on the island. You think one would show up for me? Just one. I only want one. I don't need the rest of the 1,399 cougars. Just one to take a picture of, and I'll be happy. But anyways, moving on. And that's one of the things I didn't want to do, is to drive around all over the place. But I just don't see the point of hanging around, and the signs don't look so good. So time to move on. I'm just on the way out here, and look what I found. More scat. It could be cougar scat. Kind of looks that way. I see bone, some other stuff in it, but oh great, it's starting to rain now too. Well, about 200 meters down the road, more cougar scat, or what I think is cougar scat. Looks like it. Yeah, this is really old though. I'll mark it on my map. I've got a logging truck in front of me. It's kind of scary. Came across a Y intersection and just kind of came down. I noticed there's a bunch of fresh tracks, vehicle tracks, and just came zipping down. And then just after the intersection, looked at my rear view mirror. Holy crap, there's a logging truck. I mean, I tried looking right, but I can only look right so far when I entered the intersection. But yeah, that was scary. So I pulled over and let him go by, but man, I almost hit a logging truck, or it almost hit me. Not good. Well, I've kind of caught up to the logging truck again. He zipped ahead a little bit, but now kind of a steeper part, so he's going kind of slow, so don't blame him. But yeah, pretty scary. I've got a VHF radio in here, but I don't have it programmed for these frequencies, so I wish I did, because it should be calling the kilometer signs up and down, but kilometer markers, but well, that's not going to happen, but because I don't have the frequencies. But it's good to follow a truck anyways. At least you can radio ahead and say there's some dumbass with a camper and a trailer behind him, so that way hopefully no head-on collisions, but we'll see. I hope I don't meet too many trucks on the way down. This isn't the widest road and not a lot of pullouts, so well, that was cool. I had a little ferret running down the side of the road. Thought it was a big squirrel, but I didn't get a video or a picture by the time I pulled the other camera out and this one out. He was jumped in the bush, but kind of neat looking little guy. Looked like he was having fun. Well, I met a couple more pickup trucks coming the other way, but no more logging trucks. But I don't want to meet one around a corner like this, but I always want to stay right when I can and watch for pullouts. Just gotta go slow and careful. I'm back at the highway. That squared off area on the island is this map here. So you are here on the highway. I was right up over here is where I was, base camp was, and that's where I actually wanted to get to. Lots of cars going along. That was the little lake there, and I think I set up somewhere around there. But so that's the map there. So plan is to go to Telegraph Cove. So that's just up the highway a little bit. And hang it right there. And then there's Telegraph Cove there. So somewhere along halfway here is where apparently someone spotted a black cougar. Yeah, I thought it was a deer, it was so big, but I don't know. I've heard stories like that before, but I guess we'll see what happens. Slightly raining, not the best day, but it's alright. It's not pouring, so. The truck actually made it down without any flat tires, I'm amazed. Or the trailer, for that matter. Anyways, get going, see what happens. I'm now taking the turn off for Telegraph Cove. Well, I'm probably about halfway, and halfway to Telegraph Cove, and I don't see a black cougar anywhere. Just spotted a deer though. That's a very good sign. Well, this is Telegraph Cove. It's pretty cool. I've actually never been here before. Doesn't look like tour season though right now. I've come up with a plan. I'm going to head into the bush just a little ways back from Telegraph Cove. I guess I should pull over and check out these signs. There's a couple lakes down here I want to check out. Major haul, okay, heavy equipment. Now entering a radio controlled. I don't have that frequency. Blah, blah, blah. Well, sounds like fun. Guess I'll go for it. I just passed a pickup truck, which is a good sign because hopefully you radioed ahead, say there's some moron with a camper coming up. Don't want to meet too many full logging trucks coming down this narrow road. That'd be fun. Wish I had the frequency. Well, over on my left, behind the bushes there, is Ida Lake. So I've taken a couple turnoffs and I'm not on the main road anymore. It's a good thing. The only tracks I see here are maybe quad or something. Yeah, so I'm just going to go along past this lake. And I unfortunately have to connect up to the main road again. I'm trying to stay off of it as much as I can, but I got a bit of a tree down here. Drive over that bad boy. Yeah, but I have to go back on the main road to get it by Bonanza Lake, and that's the bottom of Bonanza Lake is kind of the area I'm aiming for. So we'll see how that goes, but I like this this road better. No traffic. I'm almost at the connector road. Been lots of trees down. No problem, I just have to go nice and slow over them, and hopefully I don't bounce the trailer too much or the camper. Hate to pop a tire too, that would really suck. This looks like a bigger one coming up. Well, I might have to look at this one. Yeah, this log's a little bit too big to go over, so kind of cut about halfway with my saw, but it kept getting pinched. So I kind of stopped that. I have an axe, but the head came off the other day. And I have a chainsaw, but I'm not sure if it runs, not sure if I have fuel. So anyways, I've wrapped a tow strap around that. Do a bumper. I'll just drag her back a bit. The only problem, of course, is with that other tree back there. I only really back up so far, but I'm hoping with the thing cut about halfway and me pulling, something will snap. Hopefully not my rope. Well, it's kind of working. I'm almost to the tree back there, but it hit a stump there, so a lot of tension on it. There we go. That's how you get a tree out of the way. Well, that worked out perfectly. Broke it in two places. Just how I wanted it. Let's roll this bad boy off to the side. We're good to go. Oh, it's heavy. Cool looking forest around here. Old, or it's actually not old growth, but it's all new growth. Pretty big trees, but probably logged 100 years ago. Up here, I just passed the turnoff, the connector going back to the main road. But I was looking on Google Earth, and up here there looks like some big dock or something with an access road to it. My guess is probably a logging operation of some kind. They probably just put the logs in a lake here and floated them down to a certain point. But I'll have a look at this, see what it is. I'm out here at the lake. Yeah, pretty nice looking lake. And sure enough, an old dock. What's that? Hospital outfit? Maybe an escaped lunatic around here somewhere. Good thing I got my gun. Check this dock out. Holy moly, that's old. Big old nails in there. Neat stuff. Of course, I'm looking for tracks. Seen a few. Looks like deer or something, maybe elk. Some other ones that are a little hard to tell, but man, there's a lot of quartz here. It's everywhere. I wonder if this is called Bonanza Lake because there's like a gold mine or something here. I don't know the history behind this place, but usually where there's quartz, there's gold. Or whether there's gold, there's quartz. I guess not always the other way around. That's pretty neat. Just beside the truck here, some deer prints there. It looks like people use this for hunting base camp. They got the logs going across there to string up the bodies. Well, I've decided that this will be a base camp because this can't beat a view like that. It's awesome. Besides, right here, game trail. Bunch of deer and elk prints there. And I think I saw it come out at the end of the road here. I'll go check that out now. Well, I decided to launch a probe. Got her all loaded up, so got all my stuff. Find a good spot, I'll set up. So that's the driveway, the lake's down there. That's the way I came, that's the way I'm going. On Google Earth, looked like there's no exit out of here, so and there's a bunch of little roads to check out. But game trail right here. It's right in there. There's some pretty good prints. Deer and elk. There's an elk print. This doesn't get any better than that. But interesting that they go into the little trail there where they could just walk down the road. But I guess they're grazing animals. The more walking they do, they want to be eaten. So, but anyways, maybe there's another trail that circles the lake in there. I'm not sure. I'm not going to go down there. Too scary. Anyways, I'm going to check out the road. Well, I went up the road and took a couple little turnoffs here on a neat old road here. Pretty good shape though. So far, no scats. I'm on scat control, but haven't seen anything yet. Oh, actually, as I say that, whole crap load of deer pellets. Man, they can just keep going. That's a good sign. Well, I guess they pulled some gravel out to make the road or something, but that's a heck of a hole. Doesn't look like a mine or anything, but oh well. Well, here's one road that's, I'm not going to go any further down. Too much snow, just goes up and around that bend anyways, but no fresh tracks anyways. Looks like maybe some old things, but hard to tell. Well, I can see where they've used some of that fill anyways, right here on this road. Well, over there is that other lake that I came across, and then here's Bonanza Lake. I'll try to zoom in a bit. Can't quite see the camper, but that's the dock right there. It's a big lake. It's way down there, but crazy road. See if I can pan around without falling off this rock I'm standing on. Hit some more snow. Road ends just right over there. There's a couple of elk tracks, but nothing major, so we just turn around. Well, another dead end. Well, the end's just over there. That mist and fog isn't ominous, is it? Well, when these guys deactivate a road, they deactivate a road. I guess that used to be the bridge. Let's go for it, see how bad could it be? Well, it's kind of bad. Let's go nice and slow, nice and slow, nice and slow. Pointing almost straight down, nice and slow. at the bottom. And I think I'm going to put this down for this, because that needs 2 hands. I got through the last one, no problem. There's a bunch of these that just pulled the culverts out, I guess. But so far, not much along this road. The camera's pointed at the road, so that must mean I found more scat to look at. I'm not sure what this is. Could be bare. But it looks, yeah, it looks like grasses, so I'd say bare, but it's pretty old. I saw some deer pellets not too far back, but another missing bridge, but shouldn't be a problem. And more scat, but this is interesting. It's, well, I'm not gonna put my hand in there, but it's smaller. So I'm not sure what it is. Hard to tell, but it looks like grass again, but it could be fur, I guess. I mean, if I was somewhere else, I'd almost say that's wolf or something. That would be cool. Actually, that clear cut up there, I was up there. Cool. I'd say that's the end of the road. I'm not even going to try this one. It's just way too steep and scary and too many big boulders right in there. So, end of the road. This was the road that, the lowest road, or actually now the only road at this point, going along the side of the lake. There's one way at the far end of the lake, but I think I'm going to go back towards base camp and then just scout around a little bit more. Maybe go down the main road in Muddy here to check out the other end of the lake, but I haven't quite totally convinced myself that's a good idea yet, so see how it goes. I'm now at the other side of the lake here, just about to get onto the main road. Doesn't look too bad. Definitely some traffic, but not a lot. And to me, it doesn't look like logging truck traffic, so that's good news. Take a zip down here, see what it looks like at the other end of the lake. What we have in the woods there is a black-tailed deer. It's a little hard to see, but he's right there. There's 2 of them. Hey, buddy. Is that the other one there? I'm just checking out the beach here at the Bonanza Lake campground. Kind of cool. Looks like no one's been here for a long time. I'm just up a little trail at the south end of the lake. I got a few trees down here. I have to get the saw out, do some house cleaning, but just down there, it's kind of hard to see through the trees, but Google Earth and I can partly see it through there. It's a nice little estuary type of thing, so looks like further up on the road I can have access maybe. We'll see. Oh well, yeah, I'm not going to be going any further. Too many trees. There's like a million trees down here, but that's the little kind of estuary lake, swamp, whatever I was looking for, but it ain't gonna happen. Well, I've got one more road I want to check out, and that's a little overrun. Probably should move this one. Now that's the road I was going down. And then on Google Earth, I can't believe Google Earth can even see this, but this is apparently a road. This is my turn off. I could get through this part, no problem, but I just took a little walk and there's some big trees down across the road, but a whole ton of elk prints. I guess deer, but didn't see anything else, but they're just all over the place here. Oh, what's that one? I don't know what kind of print that is. Cougar print! Oh, left the gun in the side by side. No, that's not a cougar print, I don't think. But man, there's just prints everywhere. Surprised I don't see any of them. But yeah, probably 100, 200 meters down that way. Looked like an estuary, but darn. Well, there's Bonanza Lake. Campers up at the top there. That's me right here. Oops. Right there, the little blue dot. Can't do this. Anyways, I'm not sure where to go next, but that's where I was trying to go. Right here, the road, that's the intersection right there. But no way. Too many trees across, but it was close, and then it looked like a nice wide open area. The reason I want to get a wide open area is so I can put the collar thing about 50 yards away and be semi-safe, but I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm going to head back to base camp, I guess. It's 4:30 now. I think I made it to camp, well, when was that? About 1 o'clock. And there it is there. Can I see the camper? I don't see the camper. Anyways, got there about 1 o'clock. It's 4:30 now, so been zipping around for 3.5 hours. Darn it. But anyways, I'll head back there now. Yeehaw! Finally found my wide open space. Much room as I want. It's actually at the river at the south end here of the lake. I was just giving up. I closed the iPad, went, oh heck, I can't find anything. I saw a little trail going into the bush, and sure enough, leads down to the river. But lots of elk tracks, couple deer tracks. I don't know, can't see much more than that, but just gonna zip around a bit and see where the best spot is, but kind of running out of time for today. But anyways, finally found my wide open spot. Yeehaw. I've got a setup here. Quick setup. I didn't put the GoPros out, but basically the stump in the middle there has the noisemaker on top, and I got the little decoy underneath just flipping around, but see if that works. But I'm hoping, well, the river's over there, so I've got fairly good sight lines there and the bush over there, so if anything pops out, make sure I get a picture. Well, it's been about 45 minutes. Playing an elk distress call now, but so far I haven't seen anything moving. Yeah, I was wondering about that bear yesterday after playing the jaw snapping sound, and kind of sat down for a little while and then limped away. I wonder if that's his way of not having a confrontation with the thing that made the noise. Let bears do that, like limp away and say, hey look, I'm not a threat, kind of thing. But other than that, he probably could have just been injured, but I'll have to do some more research. Well, that was close to 2 hours. Got skunked by a cougar, I guess. Nothing came by. I even tried the cougar booty call. Nothing. Well, head back to base camp because it's starting to get a little dark. Just pulling onto the main road, and there's a black bear. Little dot. And you can see it moving. Well, I just ran across the people that were camping at the south end of the lake. Just let them know that I was the guy camping at the other end of the lake, which is like 10 clicks away. But they said that they came across my camper. I guess they went through there. But yeah, they said they've spotted a cougar here before. I let them know what I was doing. I said, if you hear any strange like elk noises or whatever, it'll be me. Or mating calls for mountain lions. But anyways, they said they saw a cougar about a month ago, halfway down Ida Lake on this main road. So just before heading to base camp, I might just take a quick look, see if there's any good spots that way. But yeah, losing the light fairly fast here. Oh, there he goes. something? Oh yeah, he's running still. Well, that's Ida Lake down there. So yeah, I came up the far side of the lake. This one had all the trees and stuff, but I'm about halfway along. Wow, this looks like mountain lion territory. Look at these cliffs. It's crazy. But I don't see any right now. Hello, cougars. Say cheese. Nice. Well, that's pretty much it for day 3. Back at base camp here. Hello, cougars, day 3. Well, hopefully day 4.